I consider Elden Ring to be an absolute masterpiece. I mean, it did get Game of the Year in 2022. Now, you may hear others say, I don't really like Elden Ring, but usually it's because it's too hard for them. But in my opinion, Elden Ring is a type of game that separates the men from the boys, if you know what I mean. Me and my son Eli have a combined 750 plus hours in Elden Ring.
Stop it. Get some help.
I've made numerous tips, videos, builds, and even done challenge runs with my son Eli. The hardest being our jar cannon only run. That was absolutely painful.
Oh my gosh! Eli! We did it! Oh my gosh! We did it! Oh my gosh! We did it! We did it! We did it!
Since all our challenges were done on PC, recently I grabbed myself a long-awaited PS5, and it was time for us to go for that one last final holy of holy challenge runs, and that is the Platinum Edition trophy on the PS5. Now, with a little bit of encouragement, Eli was hesitant at first, but he did agree to join me on this new journey. Hey, Eli. Wait, you're not Eli. Hey, Eli. You want to help me platinum Elden Ring for a YouTube video?
Not really.
Oh, okay. How about this? You don't, and you're grounded.
I guess I don't have a choice then.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
Now, the first order of business and the most important part in the beginning of any Elden Ring challenge run is to create your character.
There's no way.
It looks
No,
like
keep going.
Eli. That dude got...
He's wearing a mask.
He got
He's
hit in the
wearing
head.
a mask.
Like if you jumped off a building and landed on your forehead, that's what it would look like.
He's literally wearing a mask.
Oh, don't even worry about his eyes. He doesn't have any. Click on his head.
Oh, yeah. Alter face.
Yeah, let's... Oh. Hey, yo. Look at this final product, folks. Peter Platinum.
Peter Platinum. All right.
All right. Now, don't mistake his small stature. He carries a big
Peter
sword,
Platinum.
if you know what
Look
I
at
mean. Jeez.
He's not. He's
How funny is that?
Peter Platinum.
Oh my goodness. Once we enter Limgrave, the first thing that we have to do to navigate the whole entire map is unlock Torrent. So after chit-chatting a little bit at a couple grace points, we actually unlocked our first trophy, and that is gaining access to the Round Table Hold. Basically, this is kind of like our little home, our safe space where we can level up weapons, our armor, and those types of things, and unlock some different quest lines. I asked Eli, what is the build that you want to try? What do you want to play? He said he's never played a mage build before, so I consulted the powers of YouTube this time. Now, to make this build work, there's 4 items that we have to find before our first boss fight. Number 1 being the Meteorite Staff. Number 2 being the Rock Sling spell. Number 3 is the Kyrian Grander Ash of War, which we will equip to a rapier.
Oh, this?
Yes, that's all we needed, baby. Yeah, baby. There it is. Beautiful. And number 4 is Terra Magica. Our build's ready.
Oh, look at my face.
Look at that guy, dude. That's the
That's a
face of a
warrior.
warrior, baby.
Look at me blink.
Dude
Not
didn't
human.
even...
He probably blinks horizontally. Actually, in the academy. Cool.
There we go. All these things combined together is going to really give us an OP build.
That's when you
Now, the last thing that we have to do is we have to go and slay an incapacitated... Is that the word? Let's just say sleeping dragon. And we're going to farm him for some runes so we can pump up our intelligence just to make these beginning fights a little bit easier. And also, once again, with the power of the internet, we figured out a glitch that once we kill the dragon, as long as we rest at the gray site fast enough, it'll stay there and respawn so we can keep farming it if we want to. So we did this a total of 3 times, just to be honest with you guys.
Yup.
No way!
Yup.
Nice!
Yep. Sure did.
It still works. All right, go to 15 vigor. and put the rest in intelligence.
15 vigor, and then all in int.
And maybe just do it one more time. Now that we have the OP mage build ready to go, it is time to fight our first story boss and trophy boss, Margit the Fell Omen. Put your rapier out.
Switch back.
Yep, go.
And then run. And then
Yep. Put Terra Magic.
Magica.
Wait till he comes.
Oh,
Yep.
crap.
Skip that crap. Put Terra Magica down. Right here. Okay. Now look at him. Dodge his attacks. Now he's going to jump in a minute. Or just try to stay near it to where he does that jump attack. Yep. So dodge this. Oh, nice. Nice. Whenever you feel like you could call it in, just stay on that. If you can. Dodge. Dodge again. Now call it in. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my. FP too.
Oh, it's not.
Yep, call your Terra Magic in. Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we don't have stagger. So we'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
Again, I'm trying to get...
It's alright.
What?
Yeah.
I rolled.
We'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Like that, you could have done it. Nice, buddy. Oh my gosh!
This is for the combo. Let's go.
Nice job, bud.
That 1K, then that 700.
So another trophy, Margit the Fell Omen. First story boss is done. Yeah, so you just have to get used to the timing of the Terra Magica. After making quick work of Margit the Fell Omen, it was time to make our way through Stormvale Castle and fight our next story boss, the Shardbearer, Godric. We did realize that this build was going to take some practice, especially with the timing of casting the Carrion Grander spell, but as you can see, we got it locked in, and this thing was doing some serious damage.
Try stagger.
Right there, get up
Oh,
there.
crap, I didn't realize. Hold on.
Oh, no, you can't do anything now.
Hold on, wait.
Yep.
It's gonna be... Dang it.
Stand.
Wait, hold on. Watch this, watch this.
Yeah. Charge it too. Charge it. Oh my gosh! 1600 Eli!
Now that's a lot of damage.
Oh my gosh, 1200 damage. Heal. Okay.
Let's go!
That was sick, dude. 1600 damage.
Hit him with that charge.
If you would have golden vowed,
I forgot about that, actually. Shut up, you're dead. Don't want to hear it.
that was sick, bud. Nice job. Trophy, Shardbearer, Godric.
Let's go.
Nice job. After defeating Godric, it was time to make our way to the Rhea Lucaria Academy. That's a lot to say, especially for a guy with a mustache like mine. And fight our next two story bosses, Radagon the Wolf, which was fairly easy.
Gonna rock sling the crap out of him. Can't really dodge this. Hell yeah, you can. I lied.
Yeah.
Holy fuck,
Oh,
I'm getting
bro.
Hit. I'm getting hit from the other things.
Now you can do it. Oh my
god!
You have no FP. Be careful. Those are going to launch at you.
Yep, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just that good, dude. I'm just that good.
Red Wolf of Radagon. Trophy boss.
Woo! Holy fudge.
And also Queen Renala of the Full Moon. Now, she would present to us our first problem in this playthrough because being a mage or magic build that we are, she is also a mage or magic-based boss. Gosh, there's a lot of just tongue twisters today. And her magic resistance is really high. So we had to make some adjustments. And seeing that she is very weak to weapons that cause that cause blood loss, build up we put a blood loss Ash of War on our rapier, and man, this thing does some serious damage. It was a lot of fun, as you'll see. Now she's coming down. Oh my gosh, son. Eli! Get her, get her. Nice. One more. You're gonna blood proc her right here. Yep. Oh my gosh!
That was worth it.
Eli, I told you, dude. She's so weak to blood loss. It's insane. Oh, you. I would have saved
I
that
should've
for
saved-
the.
I should have saved that.
Sorry.
Stab her. Whoa. Oh, fudge.
Go get her, Eli. Go get her. Don't get hit with that. Go stab her. Get a blood proc on her. Eli. Oh my gosh, son. Well, don't eat that. Oh, dude, no. Get up there. Get up there. Those are going to shoot at you.
Tell me that.
You got to heal.
Yep.
Get it, get it. You should have hit it. Oh, bud. There you go. Get her, get her. You got her. One more. Right there. Get her. Nice.
Let's go.
Good job, bub.
Easy. Oh, fudge.
That thing
Wait.
killed What if that would have killed you?
I would have cried a little bit.
All right, I'll be right back. I got the bathroom. That would have been sick, dude. Oh, dude. I got the Ronaldo trophy.
Sweet. Great rune.
The next order of business was making our way through Caria Manor to receive our 6th trophy by defeating the Royal Knight Loretta. Now, by defeating this boss, it opened up Ronnie's Rise. Now, Ronnie has the most important quest line in the game because by completing her quest line, it gives us the Age of Star ending at the end of the game. But before diving completely into her quest, we had to make our way to Radahn and defeat him. And the best way to defeat Radahn for us in the build that we had, because he moves around so much and he's hard to track, and just staying in one place for this boss fight does not work. We summoned our fellow warriors and stayed on horseback and just cheesed him with our rock sling spell, which worked fantastic. That was a good dodge. That's good range. One more. Haha, nice, Eli.
Nice.
Good job, bud.
Got him.
Shardbear Radahn.
Sweet.
Defeating Radahn gave us access now to Nokron City. There is a lot going on Nokron City, but the next boss fight is actually kind of funny, and back to the theme of the video so far is cheesing these bosses, is the Mimic Tier boss. Now, the Mimic Tier boss mimics your exact build. Now, the best way to cheese this boss, if you did not know, is take off everything, your armor, your blouse, all the way down to your bare chesticles, and just fight the boss that way as you enter. Now, once it mimics you, you put everything back on, and as you're going to see, it's really, really weak. What?
He dodged!
Yo, get him again.
Holy shoot!
Dude.
Killed him instantly.
Mimic Tier trophy. Oh my goodness.
I killed him instantly, dude.
Nokron City, after defeating the Mimic Tier, contained 2 more trophy bosses that we had to defeat. The first being the Regal Ancestor Spirit. It's a good match, bud.
He's dead.
Nice job, bud.
Kill this sheep! Kill the sheep!
Regal Ancestor Spirit is complete, baby. And the second being the Valiant Gargoyles. Now, defeating both these unlocked Trophy 10 and also Trophy 11. Good roll. Rock Sling. There you go. Get it off. One more.
Bug.
You got it.
Let's go!
Woo! Yeah, boy. There it is. Valiant Gargoyles.
Yes.
Nice job, bud. Now, before heading out of Nokron City, we needed a very, very important item for Ronnie's questline, and that was the Finger Slayer Blade. Now, we had to return to her Rise to give her this blade, because in turn, she gives us a very unique item that when visiting the Carrion Study Hall, it turns the place completely upside down. And now we had to work our way through the Carrion Study Manor because at the top, it unlocks and gives us access to the cursed mark of death. We'll get in more of that later, but this will give us access to one of the coolest and secret trophy bosses later in the game. Now, I'm sorry if this is sounding repetitive, but we're working our way through Ronnie's quest line. We had to return to the Rise, which gave us access to some really, really sweet Trip. Her whole entire outfit.
What's that?
Mm.
Psh. Hold on. Hold on the phone. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
Dude, that makes us a freaking sponge, too. We're going glass cannon mode!
Look at me.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, dude.
Screenshot.
Oh my gosh, screenshot.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, he
Screenshot, and
screenshotted
then
it.
screen-
Now, heading down to the Anzel River to wrap up Ronnie's quest for the final couple of parts, we find Ronnie's miniature voodoo doll. Yeah, this gets a little strange here, which we had to speak to. And the voodoo doll wants us to kill the baleful shadow. But before we have to do that, there is the dragonkin soldier, which is in our way, which was a really, really easy boss fight, actually. It was kind of pathetic, especially for the size of the thing. I'm so dead. Oh my gosh, that's so easy. Nice. Dragonkin Soldier Trophy.
Let's go.
Heading down deeper into the Enzo River, we find ourselves face to face with the baleful shadow. And we defeated him fairly easy as well, giving us the discarded place key. Now, this is a very, very special item because we can head back into the room where all of Renala's demented children were, and there's a chest in there that we unlocked that gives us the dark moon ring. Yeah. The quest line is closing up. One last thing we needed to do was make our way through the Lake of Rot. Now, this place reminds me of...
Daddy, chill.
Okay, scratch that. We made our way through the Lake of Rot. And what do you do when you come across a mysterious coffin floating in a blood river? I guess the game wants you to climb inside. And this coffin led us to what was definitely one of our toughest boss fights in the beginning, Estelle the Natural Born. This boss fight had Eli dying over and over and over until we finally defeated this thing. It was honestly an absolute nightmare. Life distracting. Get him. Nice, Eli. Get in there, finish him off. Yes.
Let's go. Nice. All right.
Good job.
Nice. All right. Oh, only 80,000 rings.
Estelle Natural Born, baby. But what the great part of this is, after defeating Estelle, we were able to return to a new portion of the map, climb down into a deep, dark hole, and give our hand in marriage to Ronnie once more and hand her the Dark Moon Ring. But what's even better about completing this quest line, besides giving us the Age of Star ending, and this allowed us to unlock the Dark Moon Grain Sword. And now, this is where the fun begins.
Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform.
Dude.
Up in a flash, you spread your wings to rise from the
Your boy hit him too. Nice. Now get him right here. You get him. Nice dodge. Get him. You got him. Oh my, you almost got him one shot. Eli, there's no way. Eli. Are you? One more Eli. Boom! Nice. One more.
Let's go.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
After having a little bit of trouble making our way through Volcano Manor, oh my gosh, son.
What? I tried to lock on, it wouldn't work.
We finally arrived at the Shardbearer Rykard boss fight. Now, this boss fight is a little unique compared to the other boss fights in the game because there's a certain weapon that you can get, the Serpent Hunter Spear, in the beginning of the fight that allows you to have a specific Ash of War that only works during this boss fight. It's actually pretty cool. One more shot. Risk it, risk it, risk it. Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Nice job, bud. Yes, nice job. Shardbearer Rykard. The time has finally arrived. The most iconic boss fight in Elden Ring, Melania. Now, many people have lost their minds fighting Melania. It is a very, very difficult boss fight. And you actually don't have to beat her to beat the game. So that being said, it's actually Eli's first time fighting Melania. Now, this boss, in my opinion, encapsulates. Is that the word? Encapsulates what Elden Ring is. The struggle of fighting a boss over and over for sometimes hours on end to finally beat her. The joy that you get. Man, there's no other game that has that, in my opinion. Eli did struggle at first, but there were some options and some things that we could do. So we backed off for a minute, took a small break, and went and actually got the God Slaying trophy.
There it is.
Which you get
Is it
for
trophy?
leveling your weapon
Oh,
up
yeah.
to max level.
Let's
And we
go.
also max leveled our Mimic tier. Now, this was huge. After we did this, the Mimic tier was able to survive for a lot longer, provide a distraction so that Melania wouldn't target Eli, and instead it would target the Mimic tier, and that's when we actually beat her.
Killer, killer, mimic, killer.
Just save your Mimic. Try not to let him get... There you go. I didn't want you to, let him take damage.
I'm gonna die.
Good job. Back up, back up. Nice, son. You played that one good. Oh, baby. 1,000 damage. Your Mimic tier is an idiot. Oh, Eli. You're buff. There you go, baby. Good job. Eli. Come on, baby. Go, go, go. Hit her, baby. Heal. Heal. Good. Get her. One more, son. Yeah!
Let's go.
Woo!
That was, dude. My mimic literally
Yes.
distracted her. I'm gonna die.
Yes.
I'm gonna die. Dude, look at that Scarlet Rot damage.
All right, after defeating Melania, it was time to move on to a bigger boss. A much, much bigger boss. As far as scale goes, this boss is huge, and that's the Fire Giant. A lot of the time, you have to hunt this guy down. He rolls away, moves out of the way with a horse. So you're riding on your horse, you're jumping off, attacking, getting back on. Sometimes it could be a long fight. But the good news is for us, number one, him being a fire-based boss, and number two, our build with the greatsword being frostbite inducing, he is very, very weak. So we're able to beat this guy pretty quick, which is also good news because it gives us access to one of the most important things in the game, and that is burning the Erd tree. And this allows us to have the Age of Stars ending. This will basically, yeah, whatever, you get that point. I'm still warming up on talking today. So after that point, we wanted to do a couple things. We wanted to clean some trophies up, get some smaller trophies that didn't, really weren't that entertaining because they weren't boss fights. So we had to get legendary armaments by receiving or finding the Sword of Night and Flame. The next thing was getting a legendary talisman, which is the last legendary talisman we need to unlock that trophy.
Gimme!
Erd Tree favorite. All legendary talismans. Two of
Watch
them
it.
there, by the way.
Watch it!
And then Ashen Remains, and we're saving the best for the last, is the legendary incantations and sorceries. You'll see that at the very end. Next thing, obviously, whenever you find another mysterious coffin just laying around, you have to climb inside. So for some reason, our character loves doing that. So we climb inside another mysterious coffin, are transported to the deep root depths.
I
Things
arise.
busted up.
I arise. Look, it is poking through.
Your hat was. Look at.
Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
That guy. Oh yeah, dude.
Bro.
You can't take that dude seriously. Now this is part. Bear with me. Is a little weird. There's a woman named Fia. Remember that cursed mark of death that we got when we worked our way through the Caria Manor study hall? Yeah, we have to give that to her. And then afterwards, for some reason, she wants to spoon with us for a little while. Then she disappears. And then we enter what's called the deathbed dream. But personally, this is one of my favorite fights because we get to fight the Lynch Dragon Fortisax. And this is just a really overall cool boss fight. We don't have too much trouble with this boss fight. Okay, there you go, son. There you go. One more. All right, last one. You got him. Oh my gosh, son, he's 1 HP. No way.
Getting staggered by lightning, I can't even see.
There you go.
Wow, the camera sucks in that fight.
Dude. After defeating this deathbed dream Lynch Dragon, it's time to move on to one of my favorite parts and most aesthetically pleasing parts of the game, and that is Crumbling Farum Azula. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not the best at pronouncing words. If you watched the video this far, you probably have caught on to that. But this part of the map looks absolutely amazing. I mean, I absolutely love this part of the map. Once again, it's my favorite part. But there is 3 boss fights here. Number 1 being a very annoying boss fight, which we didn't have too much trouble with. That's the the Godskin duo. I don't miss fighting these chumps. What? 1,700, son. Oh my gosh. Gosh, dude, he's just tanking that. Nice, Eli, finish him.
Yeah, watch this.
Oh, dude, first
Boom.
try, baby. Come on.
I hate you. I hate you.
Then there's Malekith. 1,100? 2,400?
Ah, you freaker.
Yeah. Are you...
Oh
what? Get him now. Get him now. Are you...
That is too easy.
And then also another secret boss fight. We're trying to keep this video a little on the shorter side, so I'm not going to show you the whole cutscene. But basically, you have to find yourself down a mysterious path. You have to lay down on a giant broken rock. This teleports you back into time. The broken rock becomes a huge coliseum that you fight the ultimate dragon in, the Dragon Lord Placidusax. This is probably one of the coolest cutscenes I've ever seen in a video game. Yep. That.
Oh crap.
Like, let's have like more behind. Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Big damage, bud. Right here. One more if you can. One more. Hit him. Yeah!
Yes!
Nice job. First try, buddy.
Almost died there.
Good job. Next, we had to clean up another couple of trophy bosses just around the map. The first being Elamir of the Briar, and the second being a smaller version, the Ancestor Spirit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look deep into my eyes and understand we are at the final 3 bosses of the Elden Ring video. The last 3, the most important and coolest boss fights in the game. We are here. We have arrived. The first boss fight being Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. That's phase 1 of this boss fight. And the second phase is Hoaraloo. Hoaraloo is one of the coolest looking boss fights. This guy is absolutely yoked out of his mind. I mean, he is so jacked, and it's just a really cool fight. 2,700, son. Son. One more.
Fight this guy.
Dude, that dude's jacked out of his mind.
Dude is on all the steroids.
Oh my gosh, Eli. No way. Poor Lou. Next boss fight being, and I consider this two separate boss fights, but there's Radagon, and then after that is the Elden Beast. You have to beat Radagon to get to the Elden Beast, and when you fight the Elden Beast, if you die, you have to go back and beat Radagon again. So that's why this boss fight is pretty tough, because it's kind of like a 2-in-1 combo. Eli's first attempt to fighting Radagon was unsuccessful, but his second attempt, man, this great sword is just so good. And at this point, we are so overpowered that he beats him second try. And moving on to the Elden Beast, he actually beats the Elden Beast first try.
I'm gonna bump the sword again. All right.
Elden Beast time, Eli. Let's go!
All right.
Get up there. Hopefully this hits hard. 1,500. Nice, son. Get behind him. Dang it. Good try.
Do we have a stagger yet? There we go.
You did. Hit him. Get him.
Oh, let me. Come on. Let me take it.
No way. See, wait a second. See if we can get him. One more.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
First
My
try.
hands are so sore, I just fist bump.
First try, Eli, on the Elden Beast. At least. Oh my gosh, son. Now that we have beat the game, there are 5 trophies left that we have to get. 3 being the 3 different endings in Elden Ring. The endings being the Elden Lord ending, the Lord of the Frenzied Flame ending, and the Age of Stars ending. The next trophy we have to get is, I mentioned, the legendary sorceries and incantation. Then that will give us the platinum. Now, with the power of the internet, I figured out a way to where we could get all 3 endings by only doing one playthrough. And all we had to do is, before we interacted with certain items at the end, number 1 being a statue for the Elden Lord ending, number 2 being summoning Rani, and number 3, traveling back to a part of the map that we left off, entering these mysterious doors and being hugged. Yeah, this gets a little weird, by a set of giant fingers that are on fire and being branded by them. That will give us the Lord of the Frenzied Flame ending. So before I did any of those things, I was able to back up a save on my PS5 and do one ending, then reload that save and do another ending. And I think you get the point. You guys are all really smart watching this video. And that's how we achieved those 3 different endings. Next, it was to travel to a mysterious part of the map where there is a wall that is hidden. This is kind of cool. This is what I love about the Souls series, especially Elden Ring. You smack this part of the wall, the rock wall, and it reveals a cave. Going down to the bottom of a cave, there's basically like an incapacitated wizard, and he will grant us our last sorcery, that being the Stars of Ruin, and this will be our last trophy to give us the Elden Ring Platinum Trophy.
Ready?
Get it, baby, get it. Ladies and gentlemen, is this the moment?
Give it to me. Are we ready?
Yes, talk. Let's see it. Talk to him, Eli. Oh, he's a man of much words. He talks too much.
Give it to me.
He's going to give us a platinum. Oh!
Yeah!
Hey,
Watch it. Watch it.
yeah! Dude, now that's a W in the
Screenshot.
chat.
Oh.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Up high, Eli.
My hands
With
are
the
super
sweaty
sweaty.
hand. Oh, yeah. How awesome, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Elden Ring Platinum video. I just want to say thank you if you have watched this far. I want to say a huge thank you to Eli for helping me do this Platinum, my son. He helped a lot. I basically developed the roadmap and figured out where everything was, and he played. That's kind of how we did it together. And this was the hardest video I've ever done. The editing, it took me quite a while, and I just wanted to give you a little heads up. We're going to continue. This is our new Grind Platinum videos. And for everybody that watched this far, it's a special treat. The next game we're going to Platinum is going to be The Last of Us Part 1 on the PS5. And then the next game after that is probably going to be Bloodborne. So just to give you a heads up, but a special thanks to you. We greatly appreciate you. And we will see you in the next video. And also, one more secret thing that I forgot. If you guys are subbed and you have notifications on, we will be doing live streams covering our journey, so you can follow along and see all the things that we can't fit into a 30-minute video. So we're going to be live streaming the God of War Part 1, the whole journey, and then once again, I'm going to bundle it into a nice, beautiful 30-minute masterpiece. All right, have a good day, and we'll see you later.